Welcome home to the Hearth Wanderers. I'm Lana. Today is another exciting Pins to Palia build, but for 3 cozy reasons. The first is that this is my very first interior Pins to Palia build, something many of you have been requesting for quite a while. The second is that this build was chosen by you, fellow wanderer. Your votes in my community poll made it very clear that there was a deep yearning for this particular idea. And the third, I'm finally exploring the Alchemist Cottage home line. I won't lie, friends, it took me a couple of months to truly get comfortable with this new home system. I wanted to take my time to really learn the mechanics and the quirks of it all. After a few tiny temper tantrums, too many cooking parties, and so much money later, I finally have an alchemy cottage that fills me with so much inspiration. So while this is technically a Pins to Palia build, it's also my introduction to exploring the alchemy home line, one comforting room at a time. And what better place to begin than the heart of any witch's home, the pantry. A place where recipes are learned, ingredients are stored, herbs are dried, and the magic quietly simmers in the air. Let's get into it. Since this build doesn't require any structural work, our first step is to make sure we have enough staple decor to bring this pantry to life. Here's what we'll need for the base setup: 15 camping wall shelves, 3 camping tables, 2 log sideboards, 4 log wall cabinets, 16 log wall shelves, and 1 log wardrobe. This build uses an alchemy base room with the stairs positioned in the back left corner. On the opposite right corner, start by placing a camping log table using the bowl method. I've merged mine into an alchemist tree pillar in the corner for a bit of depth. Then merge another table into the first one. On the right wall, perpendicular to those tables, begin laying out your first few rows of camping log wall shelves. Place the first shelf so that it aligns with the top of the log table, then place another beside it. Then go ahead and add 3 more shelves stacked upward to create that full cluttered look. Next, grab the pillar in the corner, move it outside, and cancel place it using any item from your inventory. Then go back inside and build another column of shelves in that same corner. Once placed, reload into a different plot and then come back. This refresh will help everything align properly. Place another log table beside the wall shelves using the bowl method, sinking it slightly into the wall so that it looks built in. Beside that, add a log sideboard, and perpendicular to that, add another sideboard using the bowl method to overlap. Above each sideboard hang 2 log wall cabinets. If your spacing feels off, use a large picture frame to flick the outer cabinets into place by placing it down first, then picking it up and moving it where you want the cabinet to go, and then flick into place. Finally, tuck a log wardrobe underneath the stairs by your first log tables to anchor that area together. Back on the wall with the wardrobe, add 1 row of 3 log wall shelves along the top for extra storage space. And then in the left corner where the stairs begin, place a ranch barrel in the corner and angle a rancher crate beside it. Add preserve crafters on each side, and then to the left of the crafter, stack 2 log wall shelves and flick ranch planters onto them for a herbal touch. Line the surrounding walls with 2 rows of log wall shelves just above the height of your barrels and crates. To get them perfectly close together, use the cancel place method off to the side, then slide them into one another. It may take a few tries, but the result is worth it. If spacing isn't a big concern for you here, you can skip this step, and remember to reload into a new plot and come back to lock everything into place. Now for my favorite part, the decorating. I decided not to film this entire process because truthfully, this room actually took me 4 to 5 real days to finish. Between gathering materials, grinding, trying to make money, and experimenting with the layout, it became quite the cozy little project. I use a mix of glitch methods here, small wooden pavers for rotating sacks and barrels, the flick method to get items snug and layered, floating and sinking items for precise placement, and a bit of ghost or cancel placement for those impossible angles and placements. For clutter, I leaned heavily on the Homestead and Kilima Inn decor. The decanters, pots, bottles, and jars from those sets are absolute staples for a lived-in pantry. I also relied on plenty of makeshift pieces and the garden guild treasures like the cornucopia and the harvest basket to bring this area to life. Adding in preserve crafters made the space feel not only just aesthetic, but functional, a true working pantry rather than simple decor. And of course, no witchy build would be complete without the spooky candles and the scattered leaves from the season's spooky shop at Zeki's, little touches infused with just the right amount of eerie autumn magic. If the devs ever allow us to place star quality preserves, fruits, and vegetables, this would reach an entirely new level of realism. Even as it stands, it feels worn in and well loved, but the small addition would make it truly magical. I'm going to go silent during the speed decorating here so that we can watch the magic come to life right before our eyes. See you at the walkthrough. As we step inside, the space feels instantly warm, filled with the soft scent of aromatic herbs and dried flowers. Shelves spill over with preserved goods, jars of glimmering potions, and bundles of freshly picked plants. The glow of the log chandeliers and flickering candles dance across the bottles, casting little motes of light around the room. You can almost hear the quiet hum of enchantment lingering in the air, that comforting stillness of a space that's both practical and magical. Every shelf tells a story, an old recipe rediscovered, a potion perfected, or a harvest stored away for the winter. There's a sense of ritual in the chaos, the kind of clutter that only comes from years of practice and care. This is the witch's pantry of dreams, rustic, charming, and a little bit messy in the best possible way, a perfect blend of order and enchantment. And that, Wanderers, is my Pins to Palia Witch's Pantry build, the first of many cozy corners in my journey through the Alchemy Cottage home line. If you enjoyed this build and want to see more rooms brought to life one by one, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you don't miss my next design adventure in Palia. And if you'd like to help decide my next Pins to Palia theme, keep an eye on my community polls. I love creating alongside you. Until next time, may your hearth stay warm, your shelves stay cluttered, and your magic stay kind. See you next time, Wanderer. Oh, and before you go, I wanted to share that memberships are now open here at Lana's Vista. You can now become a kindred spirit, crackling flame, or eternal warmth, each tier with cozy perks designed to make you feel like you are part of the hearth. From exclusive emotes and badges to early access videos, member-only live streams and videos, and even plot tours and co-creation sessions, there's a cozy seat waiting here for you. Your support keeps the lanterns glowing and the creative fires burning bright. Thank you truly for helping me grow this warm and wonderful community.